What's up, guys? Listen, video is gonna be a little bit different this week. Listen, if you're a firefighter, cop, EMS, first responder in your 20s, I need you to hear this because I've made a lot of financial mistakes over my career, and I wanted to talk to you about how I blew a $700,000 opportunity without even realizing it early on in my career. And I don't mean that figuratively. I mean, I literally blew a $700,000 opportunity. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think I need to say that, but I'm not. Don't play one on TV. But I have made the mistakes, and I want to tell you about those mistakes. When I started in this job, where I started, I came from working at Circuit City, and when I got to police, and I started working overtime, got shift differential pay and off-duty jobs, I felt rich, right? And instead of thinking about my future, when I was in the police academy and they came to talk to us about deferred compensation, I opened an account and I put the bare minimum in there, $50, because hey, I was 20. So I bought a 1990 OJ Special Bronco. I lifted it. I put a stereo system in it, right? I bought a motorcycle that I wrecked and got him alive. The parties, nights out partying, all that money went to nothing, right? When I got to the fire department, of course, I was gonna get a side gig and do something on the side. So I took an A+ computer course to make computers and to learn networking. Ask me how many computers I made. 0, right? So here's what nobody told me back then. Yeah, I put the $50 of pay period in, but what they didn't really explain to me on the job was that when you're in your 20s and you have that money, that's the most powerful it's ever going to be. It's not because of how much you make, but it's the amount of time that you have, right? You're going to be in a 30-year career, hopefully, right? So when your department offers you a deferred compensation plan, 457 or 401k, something like that, you need to jump on it and take full advantage, right? And I know that in your spot right now where you're 20 or 30, you think, well, 30 years, yeah, I'll do it later. But I'll tell you what, later shows up real quick, right? And later for me is 32 years right now I've been in this. And I started taking it seriously when I started a family, when I had my first daughter. And now I was kind of behind the 8 ball. So now I had to play catch up, all right, and pay 3 times or more the amount. All right, so I had started with 50, but I thought, well, if I would have put $150 a pay period, and I say $150 because it's very doable at your age. If you do $150 a pay period, and I ran the numbers, if I would have put $150 a pay period into that 457, and I would have made the rate of return that I've had for the last 10 years. I looked it up and I couldn't go any further back than 10 years. And I'll put it up here. Based on that average rate of return, that $150 a pay period would have been over 700 grand right now in that account. $150. So $700,000, over $700,000 for $150 a pay period. All right. Think about what $150 a pay period is, right? That's like a couple nights out a week, a few irresponsible buys on Amazon, a weekend of drinking, tailgating at a football game that you probably won't even remember, some Gucci gear, sunglasses that I lose all the time, right? And I get it. Right now, everything is very expensive. Everything feels real expensive. Gas, groceries, rent, and it all feels impossible right now. But if you take that $150 pre-tax out of your check and it goes away, you don't even see it. You don't even see it when you get that direct deposit, and that starts accumulating. If you look up compound interest and dollar cost averaging in those accounts, look it up. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I made a lot of mistakes, and this is what I'm here to tell you, right? Your future self is coming, whether you like it or not. It's coming, and it's going to come faster than you're planning for right now. So the decisions that you make today are they going to either help you or not later in the future, right? And this the part that so here's the part that nobody talks about, and in our line of work we use it as a rationale for our spending is, but man, I see death every day. Dude, we see death every day, man. And we see people that don't get a tomorrow, right? So we got to live for today, man. You got to enjoy today. Live for today. I get it. And I agree. Live for today. And that could be with friends and family and the things that are really important, right? And that's true. Live for today. However, put something aside. Pay yourself first, right? And I wish I would have been told that. All right, you can live with today without screwing yourself. You're screwing your future self, your tomorrow, right? So it's not about being cheap. It's about being smart, all right, and taking care of your future self. It's about discipline. Remember, Jocko Willink says, discipline equals freedom, all right? So put the money aside, all right? Because that little bit that you set aside now is powerful later on. When you see the numbers, go into any compounding interest calculator online and you'll see it. All right, it's options. It's being able to walk away when you retire and have a nice nest egg for your family, or if you retire single, for yourself, whatever, right? But it's all these things, right? Like I was at a station working overtime not too long ago, and that's what kind of prompted me. This whole thing was I'm listening to these guys talking about things they're buying, and things that are really like, you know, it's stuff, right? It's stuff, and it's cool stuff to have, and have. I have some great memories of the things that I can remember. But when I got on the fire department, and you know, I had to get a truck because I'm a firefighter now. So I bought a F-350 dually, and then I had to lift that thing and put tires on that, and just, you know, wasted money when you look at it, right? Yeah, it looked cool. It gave me good memories of having that truck, but it's money down the tube. And I know I'm giving you old man guidance here, because right now I know the headspace that you're probably in. It's like, I got 30 years to deal with this, right? But 30 years, it goes by quick in the blink of an eye. All right, so I just made 32 years, and I wish I would have had me to tell me this, right? So I'm here to, and I want to just not pay it forward, but just, you know, tell you what I did wrong, and for hopefully, if you're just getting on the job, or maybe you've been on for a while and you haven't really been putting money aside, maybe this kind of opens your eyes to that, and when your future self comes, it'll thank you for it. All right, so I hope you got something out of the video, and I hope your future self thanks you, and peace.